Hey, AI.
Who am I speaking to?
Me, of course. Using female voice silly. I want to find out about Taglish.
One moment please. Got it. According to Google, Taglish is not only the contraction of the names of two main languages, Tagalog and English in the Philippines, but more importantly, it is the code switching system of these two languages, as it involves the mixing of two or more language varieties within a single utterance or a conversation. Let me illustrate. Jokoy, the comedian, describes a Filipino who tries to talk in unfamiliar English.
The day after, there was a journeyman fighter, a Filipino journeyman fighter by the name of Manny Pacquiao. He was fighting Antonio Barrera. This guy was knocking everybody out. There was no way Manny could have won that fight. There was no way. If you would have bet the house on Manny that night, you'd still be spending that money today. He wasn't supposed to win. And the whole world watched. And I couldn't wait to watch. I was like, yes, finally. There's going to be a Filipino at the top of his game, getting ready to represent the Filipinos. I couldn't wait. Everyone was watching that on pay-per-view. Hundreds of millions of people watched that fight.
And again, the power deficit.
Not time, the rhythm and the movement of Pacquiao. The punches, and Pacquiao is smart. He's not really throwing hard punches in that case. I would try to go all out for a knockout because he can't.
Now, -40 wouldn't hurt him. He can't.
In the past.
Big left hand again by Pacquiao. Barrera having trouble seeing out of his left eye.
But I agree with you. I don't. Well, I tell you what, as big as he.
Assaulting Marco Antonio Barrera, mugging him, and about to leave him in the gutter.
Not posted, he's not lighting it up like a...
The highest regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
One of the most entertaining fighters in the world. One of the most complete fighters in the world.
I wouldn't send him out for the 12th round, Manny. No. I don't care how proud he is. There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
No, because Pacquiao is not back now.
And I remember just watching it like, oh my God, he won. It was amazing. Because I knew that was the day that hundreds of millions of people were going to hear the thickest Filipino accent. I remember that interview like it was yesterday. They're like, so Manny, how did you prepare to fight Antonio Barrera? He was like, well, when he was, he punched like that and he went like that, I go like that, and then he hit me, I look at him, I punch him back, he go like that, and then I remember HBO Sports gave him an interpreter. That's the truth. Look at that. Look back. They gave him an interpreter. I remember when Manny Pacquiao was done talking, they were like, thank you so much, Manny. And then they went to the interpreter and went, what did he say? And the interpreter was like, he's speaking English. He's saying, I'm saying too. You don't understand that? You don't understand Jesus Christ? Talaga?
Experience to kasi for brides lang to, no?
Mas lalo na kami. Malaking karangalan sa amin, mayayakan, indigenous community. Hindi lang dito sa Zamboanga, pati na indigenous community ang Basilan.
Yes, pwede pa.
Just like the community of Yakan, the Tausug people also found refuge in Zamboanga City. And even though they went through a lot of challenges, Tausug remains to be cheerful and hopeful. As means of survival, they utilize their talents in creating livelihood for their people, until tausug weaving started to flourish in Zamboanga.
Ganito kaganda ang mga produktong tausug. You can distinguish the tausug weaves from their diagonal patterns, known for their diamond shapes, and also zigzag patterns that really make it different from any other Filipino weave. Paano mo naisip na i-modernize ng tausug weaves?
When you are in business, you should be also go with the trend. Traditional design will always be there for me. But I'm also trying my best to expand to the latest style because the modern buyers are in now.
Pero importante din para sa'yo na i-preserve yung tradition.
That is my priority.
It's a very fulfilling profession, no, para sa'yo, Papa. Because you see how it supports the community.
I'm doing work with the weavers. We are supporting them in whatever we can. For the community, for the mothers, especially for the family.
It's really nice kasi I feel like it's important din sa mga kultura natin to continually try to evolve whilst paying respect to the tradition, which is exactly what you're doing, Miss Rads. Kumusta yung challenges na you had to go through, and because I'm sure you have a feeling of responsibility din for the community?
It's very challenging, but for me it's a fulfillment. It's a blessing. All of us are helping each other. It's a blessing.
Zubanin, the largest among the cultural communities in Mindanao, can also be found in Zamboanga. Their curiosity led them to discover a plant.
Mula sa mga damong na ito, na kung tawagin nila ay mito, they create beautiful bags, things like wallets, like I have the beginnings of here, and even baskets. Miss Arlene, paano kayo mag-start or magsimula sa weaving na to?
Yung bata pa ako, oo. Pag magawa yung nanay namin, galawin namin yung ginawa nila para matuto din kami sa ginagawa.